Today I'm making steak with blue cheese mushroom sauce. The great thing about this recipe is you don't need a grill to cook the steak. You can easily do it in a heavy skillet. Plus, you can make this creamy blue cheese mushroom sauce to serve over your steak in the same skillet. Preheat your oven, then heat a heavy skillet. Pat our steak dry. In the recipe, I say to salt and pepper your steak before you put it in the skillet. But right now, I'm holding a steak, so I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the skillet and we'll put salt and pepper on top. Put it in your hot, heavy skillet. I'm gonna go wash my hands and this plate and discard this paper towel. Okay, so hands are washed. Now we're gonna salt and pepper our steak. Sprinkle with some salt and pepper. It's looking like it's probably ready to flip. How I know that it's ready to flip is using a fork, it should come off pretty easily. Yep, see how that easily releases? That's when you know it's ready to flip. Okay, so you flip it, sprinkle with a little more salt and pepper, and then cook it in the oven. I like to use a meat thermometer to check when the steak is ready to come out of the oven. Take your steak out of the skillet. So we're just gonna transfer it and let it rest. Your steak's gonna cook a little bit longer while it rests. Now we'll set this aside and we'll make the mushroom sauce. What's important is that you make sure you have a hot pad because this thing is gonna be 1,000,000,000 degrees. So don't forget that. We're gonna turn it on. You're just gonna leave all that tasty juice that the steak made in the skillet. Okay, so we're putting some butter in the pan. The beauty of this recipe is that you're doing it all in the skillet. So it's only one skillet to wash. The butter is melted and now we'll add the mushrooms. These mushrooms are gonna cook down a lot, I promise. So just stir occasionally and we're gonna cook this down until all the juice evaporates. Okay, so most of the liquid has evaporated. Those mushrooms, they are smelling delicious. I'm gonna add the beef broth, scrape up any brown bits. It looks like most of the liquid has evaporated, so how you'll know is when you can scrape your spoon or spatula and you'll see some of the bottom of the pan. I'm gonna turn this off. Now that most of the liquid has evaporated, we'll add the blue cheese. It's gonna crumble in the blue cheese. It's gonna melt in there, but this will help it melt a little faster, breaking it up. We're not gonna add all of the blue cheese. You're gonna save some to crumble on top. I like to keep this on the heat so the cheese melts a little faster. Like I said, it helps if you break up the blue cheese a little bit. While your cheese is melting into the sauce, we'll slice the steak. I find that using a serrated knife helps cut the steak a little easier, and make sure you do it against the grain. Against the grain means that you are going against those little lines. Let's put some steak on here, then some mushroom sauce. This recipe only serves 2, so you get half of that sauce. Hallelujah. As if we don't have enough blue cheese, we'll sprinkle a little more on top. Because I forgot a steak knife, we're gonna use this big old knife. If you like mushrooms and blue cheese and steak, you will be in heaven. Okay, where's the pepper? I don't know where the pepper is. So we're not using pepper. Oh, it's in the cabinet where it belongs. We're gonna get it back into the skillet to check when the, I like to use a meat thermometer to see when, to check. Oh my gosh, brain spasm. Let's get the steak. I don't know what just happened. Okay, so I need to collect myself. I can't stop laughing. A little overcooked here.